last night, Donald Trump had one of his rallies or one of his speeches where he totally went Google Baba and then descended into some diatribe about a man, what a man Arnold Palmer was. The majority of us are going, what the fuck? And the majority of us keep wondering to ourselves, why do people insist that this is the man that should be president for them? But this morning, the New York Times actually did some journalism. Woohoo! And they put on an article. They talked to these people at the Detroit Economic Summit that he was speaking at, where he had another breakdown and he was talking about tariffs and get rid of people, immigrants. And they asked the people, especially business people, not the MAGA cultists we see with the t-shirts, the rallies. They were at this economic meeting listening to Trump, looking for his view on economics, which is silly and it's dumb, and his economic plan is non-existent. It's all of it's bad ideas. It's 19th century stupidity. But these fucking people, they asked him, well, what do you think about his questions about immigrants, about what he says about, deporting them, what he says about tariffs, what he says about using the military on protesters, all these crazy things we know are unconstitutional. And their take is, who's supposed to be intellectual people, that business people, oh no, he's just kidding around. Now he doesn't mean it. He won't do that. No. You people are just trying to, you just want to make press headlines. Literally, people of business thinking that. And also they think his plans are good, which tells me your businesses are going to fucking fail. So, but they said he won't do it. You know what, ladies and gentlemen ladies and gentlemen uh, of the Trump cult, because that's cultist behavior, ignoring the obvious. He's already did it when he was president. He already looked to ask the military to shoot people. He already opened investigation on his political rivals, Hillary Clinton, everyone. That's what they do. And look at his former staff people who are going, no, don't let him in the White House again, because there will be no guardrails. Because they don't believe also it's Project 2025. They don't believe that he'll get rid of all the civil servants. This article is insane. They don't believe he'll do it. He's going to do it. He wanted to do it when he was in the White House. That's why he hired John McAtee. But he got fired because everyone pushed back. You can't do it. These are proof. There's fucking evidence of it. I did a video on it. Go find it. The Presidential Emergency Action Documents. They call it a Doomsday Book. That would show certain things that if a disaster happens, what executive powers the president would have in case of a major disaster or a major event. Remember, we're in the middle of COVID too. And they kept those documents away from him because they were afraid the people who actually believed in America still, they believed that if he got a hold of it, he would make excuses to become a dictator. And you motherfuckers, you so-called educated people, are so dedicated that he won't do it for one reason only. You're all fucking white. You believe nothing's going to happen to you because you're white. And you're making excuses to vote for Donald Trump, even though you know he's insane. He talked about Arnold Palmer's, him in the shower. He talks nonsense, but you excuse it because you're trying to hold on to your one asset you have left, which is your white skin. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because when you say he's not going to do it, it means he's not going to do it to you. Let me make this clear. Dictators always get around to you eventually. God, vote blue because obviously we have to take care of these people at the same time because they won't take care of themselves.